Hello everybody and welcome back to Dwarrows, where today we've got a few things we want to do. First is we've got Horbear up here on Dragon Mountain. And I'm going to try and tame, which I think this one's level 10 and I think this one is level 11. We're level 7 at taming. So I'm going to try my best and see if I can maybe tame the level 10. The level 10 is 3 levels higher than we are. We can normally tame things 3 levels higher. 4 starts to get to be a bit of a stretch. Even 3 levels higher is going to be a bit of an ask. Well, let me just see actually how much EXP in pet taming we actually have. We only have 56 EXP to the next level, so I expect that taming this dragon might, if we struggle, we'll go tame a couple more things elsewhere, but we'll try our best. The other thing we want to do is we've got Gloria here. I just popped her over back to Dusken Keep, and she's going to be doing some building today and trying to work out some of the last few recipes. And then we've got Dwilburn over here. I've put him into Vigil Pines because hopefully we should be able to chop down some trees really fast. So that might be what I start with actually. Let's see how fast you can chop down these trees. 6 chops for 200 wood. That's not too bad. And Vigil Pine is absolutely chock full of wood, so we shouldn't need to do too much chopping before we have a nice full inventory of wood, which would be amazing. Well, mind you, 26,000. So if you remember last episode, because I don't remember last episode, but if you remember last episode, we were building up to getting like 30k storage so we could build the plantation back at the camp. And then I'm going to do some stuff to like pretty it all up, maybe move around some of the smaller structures, try and make it look as neat as possible. Try and get as many structures in as possible. Try and work out some of the missing kind of entertainment structures and things like that. See if we can work out how to do them. I've been through quite a lot of stuff now. I try and remember what stuff I've been through as well. But I've been through quite a lot of the different combinations. And we're kind of running out of ideas now for all the entertainment buildings. I think there's like one miscellaneous building that we don't have. I think there might be one farming building we don't have. But I think if I build the plantation, it might have something bigger than that, possibly. I think food is an important thing in this, so maybe. We'll see. So we'll build the plantation, and then I'll see what we can do with the farming and whether we can get another combination of farm and something else. But the more things that I get unlocked, the more combinations I can make and the more things I can try out. So hopefully I won't redo too many of the things I already did. But we'll see. That's the plan. So that's my plan. That's what I'm going to do. That's how things are going to work. But obviously the first plan is to just run around here. Around Vigil Pines, and just there's like usually there's a gazillion trees around here. Yeah, it's just around this area now. Loads of trees around here, so I can just chop my way through. You know, you can just run over here and get 600 wood. Easy. No problem. Super quick. And thankfully, we can only combine 2 things at once. Otherwise, this would be terrible. Imagine if you could combine 3 things, how many more combinations there would be. That would be a nightmare. Oh, we do have some gold around here. Nice. I'll grab that on the way past. Because the golden stone in Vigil Pines is definitely always worth grabbing. But you just don't find as much of it. So I tend to come in here when I primarily need wood. Ace. Something dead? Comment down below if you can read that. I sure can. Yeah, my pickaxe out. I finally, after nearly playing all of the game, have worked out to press 1 to change my pickaxe. It really does depend what other games I'm playing. I was playing a bit of Sarah and Fate, and that is very heavily reliant on you pressing numbers for the key bindings. So you get into the habit, and then you play other games where you get out of the habit, and, you know. You know how it goes. Everything is different. Got to get used to it all. I almost feel sad that I've done all of the races because I see a racer. I'm like, oh, there's a racer there. And I'm like, oh, no. No. But now if someone watches this series and they're trying to like make a wiki page or something, and I'm assuming that a wiki page hasn't already been made, it probably has. You know what the internet is like. But assuming a wiki page hasn't been made, but if anyone wants to know where they all are, then you can ask me. Or watch my videos, depending on how much time you have. So we've got 8k worth of trees. I honestly don't know whether you actually get that much more wood out of these trees than you do any other trees. You definitely get more gold out of the gold nodes and things like that. Because if I can't find too many more trees in here, then I will just teleport on over to where Horbeer is, basically. And cut down all the trees over there. And we'll have 26k in a jiffy. Actually got a decent amount of gold. I believe we just ran out of stone, honestly. But I expect the Gloria could probably build us another warehouse at this point. Yeah, we've got the room for it. So I was just saying that I'd probably just pop the warehouses here and behind here. So what are we low on? We need a little more stone. That's fine. I'm still just gonna cut down trees and things. And I love that the party dude, it all sort of tied into the Mac story, and I just love that all these little things and people around the place, and all the travelers give you clues as to places you can go and find new things to do, and loved it. Really, really loved it. I hate games where things are so hidden. I mean, there might be hidden these Easter eggs in here that I haven't found, other than the little tiny rabbit dudes that help you out because they're really cool. But you know, there might be a couple of little Easter eggs that I've not found, but like generally I feel like I've done a thorough job of it, and there's nothing that's been horrendously grindy. Like, I sometimes think that people put things into games rather than to make them fun, to make you just work, and it's like, I think the Cloudcatcher Chronicles was a bit like that in finding all the cats. It's like, oh come on, I've got better things to do than find cats, you know? So sometimes you feel like you can't complete it because there's things that have been put in for players that want to just do things like that. And for me, that's not always the most interesting thing. But this game so far hasn't had too much of that. It's more like get resources, do puzzles, la la la. Find treasure rooms, find the racy guys, but there's not like too many of them, and there's not like hundreds of side quests. That's just one little side quest. And all the quests have been interesting. So I think it's been a really good, well-paced and well-designed game from that perspective, from the perspective of my own enjoyment of it. There's only been a couple of times where I felt like, oh, I need to do this off camera because it's going to be a little bit grindy, anything like that. Generally, been pretty good. And honestly, if I had upgraded my tools a bit earlier, but then again, I couldn't do that until I had the bank anyway. But if I had found the bank earlier, I would have been able to upgrade my tools earlier, and it would have been less of a grind. Except that I was grinding to get the bank, so that doesn't make sense at all, does it? Ah, I forgot that was the case. That was the episode I did off camera, was to get enough resources to get the bank, and of course you couldn't upgrade until then. Till after then. I think, honestly, I might change areas now. I think we're getting a little bit like I'm running around too much at this point. I don't want to have to run around loads to get the resources. I want to be just like, boom, and through it. So I'm going to go to the backward road, and we're going to just have a little look around there for resources. Then we'll probably take a bit of a break from resource hunting. And go and grab the... I want my pickaxe actually because there's stone and gold here. I'll probably go and see if I can tame that dragon for a little bit of a break from resource hunting. And we should name him after a patron I've got my patron list up, but I don't have all the list of all the patrons up, so you're going to have to bear with me again for just a second with no music. It doesn't take the screen away when I tab out, but the music goes. I'm like, no, you're going to have to be silent. Silence! So I think these are about 200 each as well, these trees around here, so I'll just grab all of them. It's a bit easier to see in this biome. It's not as murky as Vigil Pines. I love that they're having just a little tea party. I always like it when you can see NPCs just living their life. Even if it's just a small little nod to it, or just a representation of it. It's always nice. Any more trees for me, please? Yes. So like I say, this episode and possibly a couple other episodes might be a lot more about getting the resources together for some of the really big structures. Because I really want to get like a proper good 5-star town. Then we'll build up the sheriff's office. Then we'll invite the queen to stay. Don't growl at me. Not my fault. Oh, there's loads of trees over there. Yes, let's get them. Let's go get them. And then I'll probably go back to trusty old river forks to get my gold and my stone. But we've got 10k already. I've been doing this for like 10 minutes. So it's really not going to be too much of an issue. I don't think. I think it's quite well balanced now. I think we shouldn't take too long getting all the stuff we need. I've got enough to put in that secondary. Sorry, that second, not secondary. It's the same as the other one, but you know, the second storehouse. And we'll get Gloria to do that in just a sec. Got a little bit more stone in there. Oh, well, that one was a 400. So yeah, we are about the same as Vigil Pines around here, so that's quite nice. But again, the gold and stuff is very rare, so it's like, well, I'd rather have 3 gold nodes in a row that give me 200 than have just one sitting on its own that gives me 400. If that makes sense. I mean, I'll get all of them if I have to. But these are a lot better than, you know, going around and getting 40 out of a node like you do around Dusken Keep. So, you know, it's a bit of a balance there. Honestly, I can see some stuff over some gold and stone and stuff over the bridge here, so I may as well just go and grab them. I expect as soon as I go over that bridge, they'll go down to 200 a pop. Yep. But still, I don't mind that. I'll just head sort of vaguely towards River Forks. Digging up gold and cutting down trees as I go. There's a whole bunch of trees over there that might be quite cool to get. Heading towards sort of the Hillcrest area, Breezy River Farm. Yeah, Hillcrest is around here. Is that one I can? No. Thought I could chop that one up, but no, I could not. They're a really specific shape if you can chop them. Like, there are lots of stones around in the world that you just can't chop at all. Ah, so it looks like the trees are always sort of about half as much as the stone deposits, but there's a lot more of them around. Now, if I start running around and I can't find stuff, that's when I'll just move location with a teleport scroll. That seems to be a really good plan. There is some stone up there, though. I want it. I will grab it. And then I'll see what else I can find. So I sort of grab the stone, look around, see what else I can see. And if I can't see anything in the nearby vicinity, then I just like, nah, moving areas. Yeah, Hillcrest is not the best area anyway. I am going through these teleportation scrolls like crazy though. I'm going to have to get Horbit to do treasure hunting to find more. Okay, we're going to the River Forks. The place where we can get lots of gold and stone. Fairly easily. So yeah, because it's 200 per node, but the nodes are just everywhere, so it's so much easier to grab things. I can see 3 from where I am. Okay, so we've done about 15 minutes or so worth of gathering now. And we've got several thousand gold. Not so much stone, but we'll find loads of stone around here, honestly. I would like to build them another big house and then I can get more people in. Although I got a good balance last time between like food making and having enough shops and enough people in each of the shops working, that they've got a good work-life balance as well. Because that was part of their complaint, I think. They were having a bit of a hard time because there weren't enough people working in each shop, and so it was like, oh, I hate going to work, because basically they're understaffed. So for a long time, I wasn't balancing that very well at all, because I just wasn't paying attention to it really. But I got that all balanced out last time, so I'm hoping that will make them much happier and give me better scores on the village and everything. Loads of stone around here, fantastic. Hello, Mr. Bear. How are you? Should tame him, really, shouldn't I? I should tame Mr. Bear, and then we would have extra taming points, and maybe closer to our level. But nah, I'll just tame the dragons. It's fine. I kind of feel like if I did this game again with foreknowledge, I would do things in such a different order. There'd be a lot of things that I was trying to look for that I would know it'd be futile to do before a certain point. It was really interesting when I went back to the explosive puzzle, which, what is it called? Let me look on my map. The explosive entrance. I think the devs I might have come across a bit of a bug there. I don't think I was supposed to have been able to solve that puzzle the way I did by jumping through the window. I think that might have been changed since, because when I went back to it, I wasn't able to do the same stuff. That's quite interesting, huh? I keep going for the shiny, shiny gold, even though I've got no stone. Shiny gold! More shiny gold! More shiny gold! And more shiny gold! Yay! This is the area with the professor that went to the moon, just in case you guys wondered where that was. We made a big scaffold up there and then he shot himself off into space. Very silly. I wonder if he survived. If they ever do like Dwarrows 2 or something, they'll have to like, you know, be like, yes, he did survive, or rest in peace, Professor Archie. Oh no. Was that his name? I don't even know what his name was. It was Arch or Archie or something like that. I don't even technically know, like... Sea River Camp was all the racer ones. We've done everything. Except for it's just a prank. See, he says he'll be back with more. I don't know when he'll turn up, so I can't go looking for his quest, unfortunately. But, yeah, it was Professor Archie, I was right. We've done every other quest except for It's Just a Prank and The Last Witness. But I kind of want to know who that dude is. I'm like, oi, who are you? I need to know. Oh man, was I trying to jump back over there when I fell in? Probably. I didn't think I was going to make that then. So what about 13,000 wood and about 3,000 stone? Gloria, did we make that last warehouse that we needed? I don't think so because we're not at the right amount. So we have not made that one. There we go. Wonderful. I would also like to put in some kind of road system around here. A little bit of a grid system going on now, I think, around this area, but why not for warehouses? There's a few warehouses there. I would almost like to put some more in behind here and get rid of the ones down there. But I feel like at the moment that's a bit of a waste of resources, so I probably won't do that just now. I'd also like to put in a stone road. I'm going to have to make room for the plantation, but I think the plantation could probably go in the corner over here. Even if it's massive, we've got quite a bit of room there. But we are slowly filling up our space. Definitely. And the other thing with these is that, technically speaking, I wanted like a double wide road. But, you know what, it's still in line with this thing, so, you know, I could maybe have a single wide at the back there, just for one set of stuff. Wouldn't kill anybody, that I don't think. Okay. We now have 30.5k storage. So, a plantation, I believe, is it's 29.5. So 28.5 wouldn't have been enough. But we need 29.5 wood and 20 gold. Oh, actually, getting the gold and the wood is what we need. So, I'm going to quickly pop away to my patrons and find one lucky patron, one lucky patron to name some of my new dragons after, assuming that I'm going to get them. Yes. Let's sort them and we'll see who's got who's already got named and who doesn't and that sort of thing. Back we go. And then we'll go back and we'll get some more wood and some more gold and we'll see if we can make the plantation. Is there anything else I wanted to make? So we've got like... I want to make a factory as well. Not very cozy and kind of dirty. I mean... Gives you gold. Alright, I see. So really, you only want to build, like... Oh, so actually, it might add up, actually. I've got 2 of these. It's minus 16%. Yeah, that's right. You can see minus 31.5%. So it does give you a little bit of a loss for having more than one. But a factory would give you minus 20% for every factory on your building costs. So if I built the factory first, it would cost much less, I think. Yeah, minus 32%. So it would cost a lot less to be making the plantation if I had a lot of factories. So that might be worth doing, putting a factory in, and then it'd be down to like minus 50%. So maybe we'll work towards getting a factory. So what do we need for a factory? That's definitely going to help considerably. We have enough gold. We have nowhere near enough stone, but we have plenty of nearly enough wood. Okay, fine. Need 14,000 of like everything. Dwellburn, where are we going to get wood? This is a really good area for gold and beavers apparently. But not a very good area for stone so much. Where would be a good place for stone? I mean, part of me thinks Stone Man Falls would be good for stone, but I doubt it. Just everywhere, really. There's stone around here in certain places. This is a really bad place to try and cross the river for poor Dwilben. Oh dear, we nearly made it. Like a bridge down here. Yeah, there is. I see some stone up there, but it's not the stones we need. We used to have loads of stone. I don't know where we got it all from. Probably from quests and things. Well, there's a teleporter. So generally, when I can't find a certain resource, I try to move. But this area was one of the best ones for stuff like that. Where are we going to go then? Mushroom Grove isn't terribly good. Stoneman Falls, we've got... Vigil Pines doesn't have a ton of stuff. We could try around the Breezy River Farm. In fact, yeah, the Kegnade test site. I believe there was quite a bit of stone around the Kegnade test site. If I remember rightly. I was trying to see if there was gunpowder in it, but... oh, yes, I remember. It's non-pickable stone. Hurrah! Just what I need. Stone that you can't actually break. Alright, that was a bad shout. I could go across the river, but it's all gold again. All gold and wood everywhere. Where's all the stone, guys? Come on. I need stone here. Well, there's some just over there. It looks to be some... quite a bit... yeah, okay. Around Breezy River Farm, we will get all the stone around here. And we're looking to get 14k in stone. So we need another 12k, which is another quite a few nodes worth. Ah! It's actually not bad mining over here, but it's just it's a little inconsistent sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to run over this way because I can see plenty of stone in the distance there. Let's go and grab those. Like I say, Vigil Pines is kind of a really good place to find stone, but it's really like... well, so it's not a good place to find stone. It's got stone that's worth a lot. It's worth 400 each, but it's just so hard to find. It's so easy to mine it out. And you know, it's a while before things respawn. We're up to nearly 4k now. So 10k to go. Okay, following this path was quite a good idea. There was quite a lot of stone here. Not so much gold, but plenty of stone. Now, let's see if we can get the factory up. And then, as I say, it will be a much easier task doing the plantation, because I want some of everything. But yeah, definitely building up your industrial buildings before you go on to these really big projects is a good idea, because you get, like, discounts on it. Prior to this, it's not so bad. But there's gold around here. Stop getting distracted by the shiny gold, Sheila. That's what you're all shouting. But if it's there, I'll grab it. What was I saying? Something about stone and gold, probably. I don't know. There's probably some, like, really insightful comment, no doubt. Got distracted by shinies. I think I was talking about like getting things like the factories and stuff up early before you start on the really big projects. That definitely does make things a lot easier. Because you certainly don't want to be building a massive, like, well, I think it's quite expensive to build the not the sheriff's office, the courthouse. That's the word. It's quite expensive to build the courthouse and the plantation. So building a factory before you build those will give you 20% off. And I imagine if you build a second factory, it will give you another 20%. Whether I can be bothered getting 14,000 together to build factory number 2, not sure. But certainly factory number 1 will give me a good head start on everything. Now we're in the woods and there's not a lot of stone and stuff around here. I kind of want to be back at the Kegnade test site, but across the river. I saw loads of stuff across there. Or maybe then I could teleport down. There's nothing at this side. Oh, nothing at all. Okay, so I'm going to leave Dwilbin here. And we're going to go back to Horbeer. I've been playing long enough that I think I could have a good go at the pet game now. I don't like to do it right at the beginning of a recording because for some reason that always seems to end in disaster. Let him calm down. Hey, dudes. Don't make it sad. Or don't make it bad. I don't know Beatles songs well enough, clearly. So. Actually, I need to pick a name for you first. Because I've got many pets now, and they've all got names, and I don't know. So I've got Maple, Cthulhu, Ixius, Jin, Emma Tantris, Fallen Vizier, Squeezle, Sarah, Tilly, Telesilla, Hall, Stonewaves, and Pete. We don't have a Mona. We don't have a Casey. And we don't have a Bubbles. Okay. We may have had them in the past. But they may need renaming because I had to give up a lot of pets early on, unfortunately. It really sucked before I could make the pet shelters. Now, though, you guys will be able to make the pet shelters really early on. They are just a combination of the warehouse and the pet center, and then you get a pet shelter. You can build that. It's not that hard to make, and then you can just keep storing all your pets. It was just a case that I didn't know how to make it earlier on in the game. So, attention grabbing time. I'm just going to lower my mic a little bit because it's right in the way of the bar there. I had it a little high up. I have to pull it down on an arm every time I record, so sometimes I don't pull it down far enough. Act silly. Act silly again. We're getting distractions now. I hate distractions so much. They are so annoying. It would take me so much less time if I didn't have the distractions. It's up to 100% and then it's going to take it away again. The dragon was distracted. Okay, I will get attention one more time. Cool. And then I'm going to start just not worrying too much about the distractions. And we're going to go pet. Okay. This is going to be tough. Only 5% there. Literally the startle took away their entire trust I just built up there. So that's always fun times. 10%. Okay, took away 7%. Lovely. So I may, if I keep not being able to get perfects on this, I may need to go and tame another animal just to try and get that one level that's going to make all the difference here. That was good. That was cool. Please don't take all my trust off me. Took some of it, okay. This is doable. It's doable. Just about. But it's not easy. Just doable. Oh, there's 2 distractions coming up. Okay, good. It didn't take trust away. That's awesome. But we can work on the attention later as long as the trust is up high. Cool. Cool. Good. Very good. Oh, 29. That sucks. We'll get it over 30, not take it all away, you watch. Because 30 is the point where you get the head, not the head tussle, sorry, you get the ear scratch. Again, with dragons, well, they kind of have ears, but they're not like the same ears as mammals, really. They're kind of more holes in the side of their head, so you can kind of scratch near to their ear, I guess. Let's see what this distraction does. Take trust away, of course it does. Of course it does. Even perfects aren't giving me that much of a percentage anymore. It's very bad times. But I'll see what I can do. It is a bit of a tall ask. What I'm trying to do here. If I can keep getting perfect, there's a chance. But if I can't get the ear scratch soon, then I'm going to have to start using the get attention commands again. And that's going to really suck. Okay, we're at 31. I get another chance before I get a distraction. So we can do an ear scratch. We did a good ear scratch. Let's see what happens now. I'm down to 27 again. So we may have lost the ear scratch, we may not. I don't know whether the fact we even got to 30 means that we'll still have it. No, we lost it. And we got it back again. Provided that doesn't take trust away. Which it didn't. Okay. Cool. I can try another ear scratch then. It's a bit risky. Oh. Apparently I can't with low attention. Rats. Gonna have to act silly. So we got some attention back, but at the cost of the trust again. Which I was just getting there with. Like I say, when there's this much of a level difference, it is a bit of a fight. $32. Give me the go first, please. Perfect ear scratch. Okay, that's helped. Okay, the attention went down. We're 36% trust. Yes. Okay, the attention's really low again. But with a good ear scratch, I think I can bring it back up. Still quite low. I might need to do an attention grab again. I could probably get away with an ear scratch. Make it a good one. Yes, I made it a good one. Yes. Okay, okay, okay. Lost a little bit of trust there. Yes, this is good. Come on, dragon. You want to be my friend. No, you do. Okay, I lost a little bit of everything, but we still got an ear scratch command, I think. Good, good. The interest is coming right back up now. So that's less of a thing to have to worry about. Aha, I got my go first. Had some kind of rubbish goes though. And I'm going to get 2 distractions in a row now. Oh, Sheila, stop getting the 1.5s. You can't keep doing that. You need ×2s. We're nearly at 50% interest again, though. She says losing 15% on one go. Like I've been building that up for ages. Alright, we're at 50% trust now. Okay, 43% trust now. Come on, it's so close. And just get that head tussle going. Okay, nearly back up to 50% trust again. Oh, I'm gonna get a distraction and then a go and then another distraction. And that wasn't good enough either. No! This is such a tough one. That was good. That was a helpful move. Okay, up to 50% again. It depends on what it takes away with this. Just attention. Nice. Might be able to build the trust up enough then for a tussle head. Oh yes, we do. Very good. If the interest doesn't come up enough, I may have to do some other stuff, but that's definitely going to help the trust a heck of a lot now. Okay, up to 30% attention. I might do an attention grab in just a second. That wasn't actually a bad startle, so tussle head again. Yes, this is good. This is good. Okay, we've got some interest there. Lost a bit of trust. That's fine. I'd rather balance them out than completely lose all the progress I've done. Wonderful, I got a perfect on that one. Okay, I get another go. Another perfect. We're up to 70% trust now and 52 interest. Okay, we can work with that. Nearly 40% interest there. Oh, we've got hugs now. Nice. Hugs give you a lot of, a little bit of interest and a lot of trust. I think we've done it. Really? Trust at 100 and it didn't. It must have to get over 100. Yeah, I knew one more hug would do it. So I have made a friend. I got 29 EXP for that. Athena. Oh, I almost want to call her Athena, but no. I can't name all the pets after the ferrets. So Bubbles, you get to a blue dragon. Right. Before I tame the red dragon, I would like to be one level higher because that is one level higher. So it should be about the same difficulty as the blue dragon. So it'll take a while. It will take a while to get a red dragon. I think you'll probably be Casey. I think. But I do want to tame something else. Now, there were some robins over the way that were really, really easy to tame. And gave me quite a good amount of EXP. So I think that is what I'm going to do. I think there's a teleporter around here. If there's a teleporter nearby, I won't use a teleport scroll. That's just absolute, utter laziness. Is there more than one red dragon? Or is that where the red dragon ran away to? There might be more than one. You never know. Also, let's see what a blue dragon does. Are they any better than green dragons? So get 60 lucky. Whereas a green dragon is only 25 lucky. Each badge increases stone production. Each badge increases the amount of wood that's collected at the end of each interest period. Increases the maximum stone storage by 8,000 when following Dwellben. Clean environment when following Gloria. Clairvoyance when following Horbeer. And run speed boost when following Horbeer. Very nice. I don't need any maximum storage increases. The stone interest collect. I don't know. I'd prefer something following Dwellben. That gives him a better, quicker action points or something like that. So at the moment, Dwellben is being followed around by a blackbird. Gold production and clean environment for the town. That's not really helping him. The beaver, however, helped with the speed of actions. The direwolf helps with speed of action. Which is the running speed limit. Run faster, plus 15. So I think we'll keep this guy following Horbeer just for the extra run speed, honestly, if nothing else. But what gives me the most? I think the beaver honestly gives the most extra action speed for Dwellben. So I think we'll have a beaver following Dwellben around just because he's doing tons of gathering right now. So that would be super useful. Should have done that earlier, honestly. Because this all looks really good. Until you realise that there's actually just stuff in the town. And yeah, it's nice to have good interest in the town and stuff. I mean, but honestly, the green dragons and things better with Horbeer, I think. Sorry, little red dragons. So there's a red dragon over there. Is there one over here as well? Oh no, I think there's only one red dragon in the whole game. I mean, I must collect them, clearly. They're just running around the top here. But yes, I must collect them. So in order to do that, I'm going to back down here. Back down to the teleporter, and we're going to get a robin. And then we'll do a bit more collecting, and we'll see if we can get the factory by the end of the session. Maybe not, because we're already on 50 minutes. That's a long time. But I got myself a dragon friend. Why can't I find the teleporter? Why am I so dumb? I know there's one near here. I know it. It's apparently to the north of me. It's up the top there, isn't it? I know it is. Wait for that to come back down. I don't know where I jumped down. Why did I jump down, guys? I need to go tame a robin, and then I'll be able to maybe tame the red dragon. it's here apparently. Why am I struggling so much? It's to the south. Oh, there it is. I don't know. Okay, let's go. So we want to go to the I think Mushroom Grove, and then go north from there, and just up onto the top. Onto the top up here. Around where we found Ebner before. Around here there are some little birdies. Generally speaking. Yeah, there they are. Little robins. And these are probably some of the best EXP pets that I've found so far. They're only level 8. They're not too difficult to get when you're a trainer level 7. But they do seem to give you a lot of EXP. I see I've got 2 following me around again. I thought the devs had fixed that, but they might have only fixed it for not existing games, new games possibly. But I'll unfollow the wolf or something in a minute. Because I don't want to be cheating or anything. But I will struggle really hard to get the red dragon to like me without doing a little bit of grinding up on the pets, I think. I think I could do it at level 8. I think I can tame a level 11 at level 8 if I'm not completely bad at it. But it's not going to be easy like this. And I should be about 20 points away from a level up, so... Oh, I meant to get trust. What a silly she-lab. I can't even tame these guys. Losing my concentration. Let's pet you. That's much better. Luckily, I can pet all the way up to like 38% in one go. Which is the difference that it makes. Massive difference. So if I do struggle with the red dragon, this is what I can do. And come back here, tame a few of these guys, get a level up, sorted. That is my friend Zach. You're Zach. What? It's a different spelling of Zach, but this was clearly fate. You guys are going to think I post-commented that now, aren't you? No. That was just coincidence. That was a very big coinky dink. Let's give the townsfolk some spice. Make them feel good. Right, so. Now I should be pet level 8. And I need 338 more EXP, which would be about... Well, we're getting just under 50. So it'll be about 6 to 7, maybe 8 more Robin tames to do that. Or we can just go and see if we can tame the red dragon. I don't think I'll do that this episode. I think it'll be next episode. So I think just for maybe another few minutes. Well, firstly, I want to stop Dwellben from having like a million things following him as well. Horbeer even. So we don't. You go back home. You go back home. So it's basically a bit of a bug at the moment, whereby everything that you tame just follows you around. I don't think that was the dev's intention at all. I think they might have already fixed it. Not sure. So we're going to go back to Dwellben. He's being followed by a beaver companion now, which should help him chop down things just a little bit faster again. And I was going to send him off somewhere else as well. Maybe by now, because we've spent a little bit of time on stuff, by now, maybe going back to somewhere like the Brick Column Road. Yeah, Brick Column Road, I reckon. And then I'll make my way down from there to River Forks. There should be quite a bit of stuff around here, I think. And it's the high level stuff. It's the nice stuff. Oh yeah, we are much faster. Much, much faster with a beaver companion. That's fantastic. Not much stuff around here though. Not as much as I had hoped. So I'm going to just put in a personal waypoint at River Forks. Maybe try and head towards sort of the entangling vine puzzle. Possibly. Just all the way over to there. And maybe we'll just, yeah. We'll look around that area. I think I saw quite a lot of stuff over there before, so... Fingers crossed. Problem is when you're trying to find loads and loads of a certain resource or whatever, you can dry the map out a little bit. And get a bit harder to find stuff. But there we go, there's a few stones over there, look. Ah, very good. I'll run across the bridge. We'll grab the ones over there, and then we'll turn around and come... Oh, actually, no, we won't, because otherwise I won't make it over here. Again, there's loads of just bog standard stone, which is exactly what I need. Oh, yeah. The beaver makes such a difference. That and an upgraded pickaxe. Look at me go. On top of the action being much faster, we're only using sort of 5 actions to do things. That's so good. So good. But yeah, I do kind of wish that there were more resources in like the mushroom area and Vigil Pines. Like, there's loads of trees around those areas, but not so many stones. I'm sure it's on purpose. I'm sure it's because you're not meant to be able to just mine your way through all of that so quickly, but still. Getting the 400 in one little clump, so good. Okay, there's not much more over here, so I'm going to head over back to the bridge. And there was a whole ton of stuff over there. We're up to 9k already. Like, we might even, if I just push the episode a touch longer, we might be able to get the factory up and running. I just need 14k stone. And considering how fast I'm getting, like 200 at the moment, like another 5k shouldn't take me too long. Provided I can find the stone to mine. That's the only issue I have. But yeah, I would definitely try to get through, get your first upgrade. That I believe you need your first, well, possibly not even that, but I think you might need your first upgrade of the town to get enough crowns to get into this area. But as soon as you can get enough crowns to get into this area, do, because the resources are so much more lucrative over here than in just normal Dusken Keep. Oh, here's a good place. Look at all this stuff. Oh, this is so fast. The thing is, I do want the factory and the plantation. I want to be able to combine all of the top tier buildings and see what I get out of it. Because there's definitely buildings still missing. And it hurts my soul that those buildings are still missing. There's a possibility that the last couple of bits of story might unlock them. But I'm not sure. Oh yeah, this is a great place. Loads of stuff. Run out of room for gold. This really is like 5 seconds. Pretty much 5 seconds is all it takes now to get like 200 of something. Once I found it. Yes, definitely the beaver is way better than the dragon when it comes to just Wilburn rocking around the place, pulling things up. I'm gonna go down over that hill. I believe there's usually quite a bit of stuff over there as well. Oh well, it's always good when you can get a double one. It's even better. I'm not going to go for gold. I'm going to go for stone, so I'll not try and head towards that one. A couple of stone deposits up here, though. Nice. Like I say, it's 14k that we're heading for. And we are at 11. I'm going to be finding nothing but gold now. I'll have enough for the plantation. I probably do. I've probably got enough for the plantation now. Crazily. But it seems a stupid way around to do it, to build the plantation first when the factory will give me a discount on the plantation. Ah, why is there so much gold everywhere? No stone. Oh, Dwellman, don't get stuck now, please. That's the last thing I need right now. I'm trying to do this quickly before the end of the episode. And of course I can't find any stone. Maybe if I mine all the gold, it'll respawn stone. This is what I hope anyway. If not, we'll move somewhere else. Again. No, that did not seem to work at all. Just gonna have to run around a bit more, I guess. Give me stone. I need it so bad. Dwarven only has short little dwarfy legs. He can't run very fast. So you need to help him out. Alright, there's some stone. Okay, cool. Cool. Good. That's 12k. I will not have enough room for all this. Got one literally spawned behind me. I couldn't find gold for love nor money earlier in the game. It's clearly like, you need gold, right? Ha 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 ha. I'm like, no, I need stone. Don't make me make Horbid treasure hunt for the stone, because that's just going to make everyone sad. Give me some stone, please. I can see one up here. I don't need that many stones, just a couple more. Please help me, game. Aha, the game did help me. The game's like, okay, Sheila, you asked, I shall deliver. So this isn't, again, I don't feel this is too bad grinding for what is essentially going to be one of the real end game buildings. Plantation will make a big difference to the food production. If I was struggling for food, I'd probably have a pet with me that helped with the increasing the harvests and stuff like that. But I've got plenty of food. I'm just building this for the sake of seeing what it... Oh, I thought I always do that. I think I'm going to fall in there, and I don't. Perfect. This will do it, I think. It won't, because I can add up, but it'll make us really close. I need about 2 more nodes of it. I have no room for gold at all. I can see another one over... Ah! Yay, I made it! Yay! Dwarven can jump sometimes! Oh, there's 3 more here. That should be enough. Plenty enough. And we're at an hour and 5 minutes. I hope you forgive me for going over an hour again. But we will be building the factory. And then next time we will be building the plantation. Because I don't really even need all this gold that I've got around me. I'll mine all that up. And I will have whatever I need in no time. I'll just get this one just in case it is 14.6 or something. I don't know. Okay, let's go back to Gloria and see if we can build this thing now. So it is a factory. And let's build that. Out towards the edge of town. What's the front of it? Is that the front of it or the back of it? I don't know. I haven't really had a chance to look at one of these in detail, unfortunately. Can I look? Ah! No! Oops. Oh, that's the door. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so this way around, I would say. Get it in line with the farm as well. I would say about there. So now, when I look at the plantation costs, they should be much lower. Oh gosh, it's well noisy. So now, the plantation costs should be, well, let's come out and back in just in case that has... Plantation costs should be much less. However, they are actually more. Okay, what I need to probably do is get people working at the new factory. That's probably why it hasn't really changed. So at the moment, the factory doesn't have any workers. Where is the factory? Warehouse, 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 warehouse. Here's office, manor, kegnade, farm, the workshop, fountain, bookstore, bank, alchemy shack. It's not showing up as town structure. As far as I can see. Oh, factory, 0 out of 6. There we are. There we are. So once there are 6 people working in there, hopefully that will change. But I'm going to leave that for now. We'll do some more gathering of resources. And then we'll come back and we'll see if it starts to balance out and people start working in there. If not, we might need to build a new house for more people. We have 64 dudes though. So, I mean, I'm hoping that there are enough. We've really increased the amount of villagers recently, so I'm hoping there will be enough to start filling the factory with people. No one's complained about unemployment, but I don't know. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We got ourselves a new blue dragon, and we also got ourselves a factory. In fact, let's go look at the factory close up before I end the episode. I know, it's like an hour and 10 now. But we did cool stuff. We've got a market, we've got farms, we've got fountains, we've got a big workshop thing there. And if you go right out to the very edge of town where I shove all of the industrial buildings, got all of these warehouses, storage houses, and we have a gigantic factory. Look at how this is turning out. It's amazing. So I'm going to probably put some stone roads in as well. And we're going to get the plantation in. And once I've done that, I feel that we'll probably be ready to see the Queen. So then I'll go and see Ebner and we'll finish off the forest. The swamp, sorry. We'll finish off the swamp area. We'll start the swamp area, to be fair. And then we'll meet the Queen. And then I think that'll be the end of Dwarrows. I have to find something else cool to play. But I've got a couple of things on the list, so don't you guys worry. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more Dwarrows, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you all next time. In the meantime, though, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.